Lovely peaches. A thought that just popped into my mind about being obsessed with a specific person is that a fundamental feeling of lack internally can be fueling that. If there's a fundamental lack inside of love, a lack feeling instead of a love feeling, then when you think of a specific person and then you feel that sharp pang of lack because they're not there, what that's actually magnifying is not the lack of love that you've manifested with that person, but a lack of love that you've manifested for yourself. Because if there was love for yourself inside of you, you would naturally think more about people who love you. So that's another practice. If you think of a specific person, you feel some love for them, and then you feel lack because they're not there. That's the clue. That's the clue for you that the specific person that you really need to be manifesting right now is you. And the specific person that you need to be manifesting love for is yourself. And the specific person whose ingredients you need to be vibrating love into are your own. And the specific seeds of love that you need to nurture are the ones inside of you. That's the garden of you. Every time you think of them, specific person who's absent intentionally, or even if you're just in a relationship with someone and you're trying to figure out, like, how do I navigate the time when I'm not with them? I want a healthy, happy relationship. I don't want to be obsessed with my specific person. Maybe you even are in a relationship with them and you're just like over here because you want to know, how do I have a healthy relationship that I can sustain when I have all of these fears, and I might have abuse that I'm healing from, and I might have unhealthy relationship patterns as the example of how love showed up or lack of love showed up in my life, and I'm not exactly sure how do I manage my own feelings when I'm not with the specific person I want to be with. And I say, every time you start to vibrate out that feeling of, like, the feeling of the wish unfulfilled, and you're attaching the fulfillment of your wish to them, to how they show up, to what they do, say, how they act, how they come to you, what they give you, how they touch you, what they promise you, what they feel, what they desire, what they're willing to manifest, what they're capable of manifesting. And when you attach the feeling of the wish fulfilled to them having to be the fulfiller, that's when you can say to yourself, if I was my own best friend, if I was my own best partner, if I was acting in my own best interest, if I was selfishly acting in my own best interest, and I imagined wanting to have that wish fulfilled regardless of what they do, what would I do? Where would I go? Who would I call? Other than them, not them. Let them have their space. Let them have their time. If they need the whole day because they're busy in work, let them have that. If they need the whole weekend because they're busy in work, let them have that. If they need the whole year because they're busy in work, let them have that. If they need their whole entire life because they're busy with everything else except for you, let them have that. Let people have what they want, and don't try to force people to have what they don't want, including you. And let yourself actually feed loving feelings into yourself. If you have a thought of them and you're like, oh, so wonderful, but they don't want me, now I feel bad. Let yourself ask yourself, What's at least one wonderful quality about me that someone, anyone, me, that I love? What's one thing about myself that I love? Maybe I love the fact that I'm so devoted. Maybe I love the fact that I am so committed to something that I care about. Maybe I'm in love with the fact that I have tenacity, I have grit, I have the ability to stick it through. And maybe I can use that to my own benefit by sticking it through with someone who's actually present, willing, ready, capable, desiring, investing, showing up, saying yes. Wow. Look at that cake I could make with that person. I bet it tastes real good. Oh, I'm sad because I can't eat the damn cake. Oh, but I could actually believe in my ability to create it with somebody who wants to create it with me. What if I do that? What if I love myself? What if I elevate my own ingredients to the point where other people who really want those ingredients can actually come and be like, ooh, can I have some of your ingredients? Can we collaborate together? Imagine how that might feel, and feel into the feeling of that. Love yourself. It actually feels good.